All right, so now let's do a scan real quick. We already got set up down here on, we're going to do, you know what, let's do something. Set up a scan for bullish oversold, but a bullish engulf, okay? Actually, I think that's just oversold with a bullish engulf. Let's take a look. These are the only bullish ones. So MU is setting up bullish engulf, bullish stock chart, oversold, 5% run up to the previous high. If it sets a new high, be higher than that. Lynn, actually a really nice looking chart there. Look at the PE on both of these. Negative 13 on MU. Is MU really losing money, ladies and gentlemen? The company's been around forever. Have to be a bad management team if it's losing money. I actually like Lynn right here. That's a $400 stock, so that ain't gonna be a big swing. 5%. Man, if you would have bought that oversold here, you get 12%. This company is a pay a dividend, yeah, 1%. Not saying it's something I would buy, but that's really nice looking candle there. And stock chart. Let's take a peek at some of these. Oversold, bullish engulf, don't like it. Under the 200 day. Yeah, I may add that bullish engulf to the bullish oversold, which you can see right here. Those are the only two that actually look good. Oh, well, this is one of our, is that not bullish? Oh, you know what? I bet it's volume. Okay, so on my bullish scan, I do have volume in there to be over 200,000 a day. I do not think well has been hidden. I'll pull that up in 1 minute to verify that. AMH. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. So this is one of our favorite REITs right now. Let's take a look at the volume real quick. That's probably why it's not showing up on my. Whoa. Hmm. Interesting. So my scans, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to take a look at again because that's a bullish looking chart, as you can see. And that should come up on my bullish. So if we look at it, I will have to go through and figure out why it's not hitting one of these right here and adjust that because that is definitely over the volume I'm looking for. Hmm. I mean, that's a bullish looking chart. All right, so I'm gonna have to really do some digging. That should be bullish. Well. Interesting. All right. Anyway, we're gonna look at some bullish oversold, which this should be coming up on that. Now I'm very interested as in why not. And I will definitely be fixing that today. All right, let's take a look at. Anyway, that is a good buying opportunity on this. It's oversold. If you like REITs, real estate investment trust, it doesn't pay the highest dividend, but I know Morgan Stanley's outperform on it, and it's really just a good sector of REITs to be in, healthcare facilities. Kind of take a look at it, see what you think. Throwing that out there. Always trade at your own risk. Now there's 50 oversold stocks, ladies and gentlemen, that are bullish and oversold, and probably more considering this is not showing up. So I'm going to have to Now here, it may show up tomorrow with the candle. Man, I gotta figure that out later. Otherwise, it's gonna throw me through a loop. So Broadcom, right? This is one. We're gonna look at the most oversold. And we're probably not going to touch all of them, ladies and gentlemen, but we will kind of go through them real quick, take a screenshot, pull up your own charts, take a look at the stock, see what you like. This is down 12% for the week, touching the bottom Bollinger Band. Ooh, negative 131 PE. That is, I don't know if they're making money or not. Doesn't sound like it. Take a look at the earnings, but not a bad looking chart. Goes up to its previous high, talking 15%. EAA, this is oil and gas. Don't really like trading oil and gas. It's not nothing we would hold. This is technology, software infrastructure. Nothing we would hold for 10 years. I just don't see it having the energy market I'm in right now is solar, not solar, is I don't know why I seen that and thought solar, is actually nuclear power, ladies and gentlemen. As you'll see in some of my previous videos. That is hit oversold actually back here. Has broke down, so you would have had to continue to scale in. That's why we keep money to scale in and lower our average. So yeah, this would be a good possible swing trade. It's a utility company. People's always going to need utilities. I believe it's in the nuclear energy ETF. Let's take a look. So, why is it? Sometimes I don't know why it does that. Sometimes not pull up the entire list. Sometimes not list at all. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I have to take a look. There's our next one. Again, oil and gas. We'll probably see a lot of oil and gas in here because that is usually what's oversold right now. And its design system, man, we just went over this on our last video. And this thing, great looking chart on it. I remember this company from way back when. I mean, I should have been holding this thing for a long time, but I did not. Like, I remember this company almost when I started trading. But yeah, it would make sense. Started in 01. Yeah, if I would have bought that baby, I didn't start ripping till 17. Take a look. 1,000%. 22 years. That's how long I've been trading, but man, it's a really nice gain. Anyway, I know we've been capitalizing on these swings and talking about it in videos, as it's probably one that came up with a bunch of other technology companies. 16% in 17 days, and you probably got another good swing coming up. And check the company out. It's been doing great. I mean, it's probably had great management. Probably a good, actually, software company to hold for the long term. Have to do some digging, but definitely a good bullish oversold opportunity, probably. Dell had a gap down. Kind of don't like that, but if you like Dell for the long term, might be a good buying opportunity. That is oil and gas. And like I said, we're not going to get through all of these, but I am going to start going down and start looking. MU is one of them we just spoke about. XPO. This pays a good dividend. This we've called previous scans on this, or yeah, buying opportunities on this. Every oversold opportunity, which should produce some really good returns and possibly a good swing trade coming up. Mobileye and Broadcom, we talked about that. Ladies and gentlemen, take a screenshot of these. Like I said, come back to them. I'm not going to hit them all. I'm going to go down through the scan. I'm scrolling down. You can kind of see what we're looking at here. like to see them hit the bottom Bollinger Band, so that's getting close to oversold. And my oversold scan stops at 30, just because I want to. Some of them don't always hit 25 and under, so I do want to see what's coming up. All right, and I'm going to start looking at why in the world Welltower, I'm sorry, did not come up on my bullish scan. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great week coming up, great rest of the year. I'll be back. We'll do some more market analysis in the beginning of the year. We are going to start having that transparent account up there. I'm gonna put 2K in it to start, and I'm gonna add 20% of my income, because I believe everybody should be able to put 20% of their income to work. Now, you may not be saving anything, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm gonna tell you, start the habit, even if it's $1 a day. All right, once you make saving money a habit, that amount will grow tremendously. Because right now you probably have spending money and running up debt a habit. Get debt free, put your money to work. Now, let's say it's for educational purposes, but say you can only open an account half the size, $1,000 account. You can only put 10% in, or half of what I'm putting in. It doesn't matter, because we are going to trade this account like it's $1 million account. And what I mean by that is by percentages, right? If I have $1 million account, I'm not going to go all the way in on a position, right? If I see a long-term company I like, I might put 10% of that account value in that. And that's what we would be doing on a $1,000 account, $2,000 account, you name it. Right? It's when you have that $1,000 account, you go all in on a position. The next thing you know, it was very risky, because you want to double that money quickly, and you lose half of your account value. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been there, and I know you probably have too. And this is what we try to avoid by teaching proper position management, proper money management, and proper buying opportunities. So make sure you stay tuned, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications, and learn how to grow wealth. And maybe I am totally wrong and everything falls flat on its face. Now, I don't feel like that's going to happen, or else I wouldn't have my son paying attention and watching. Been doing this for 23 years. So hopefully there's something somebody can learn from it. I'm out.